Albert Einstein, Embracing Curiosity and Inquisitiveness. What drives a child to look up at the sky and ask, "Why are the stars shining?" It is the same force that propelled humanity to light the first fire, to build the first wheel, to dream of flight, and to reach the moon. What is this force? This is the question we begin with today. My name is Albert Einstein, and though my time on your earth has passed, the essence of my teachings and my curiosity lives on. You know me for my theories of relativity and my contributions to the understanding of the cosmos. But today, we will delve into something far more expansive, yet intimately personal: the power of curiosity and inquisitiveness. In my lifetime, I witnessed the transformation of society through the lens of science. But what I want to share with you goes beyond formulas and equations. It's about nurturing a curious mind, the same curiosity that led me to question the very nature of light and time. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound lessons from the legend. Let's begin our exploration with the concept of questioning. Why do we ask questions? For a scientist, a question is the seed from which the tree of knowledge grows. It is the spark that ignites the flame of discovery. When I was a young boy, I was fascinated by a compass. I wondered, what made the needle point in a constant direction? This simple inquiry was the first of many that guided me on my scientific journey. Now, think about the last time you were genuinely curious about something. What was it that captured your attention? Was it a desire to understand, to change, or perhaps to create something new? Moving to our first significant lesson: curiosity as the engine of growth. Without curiosity, we remain stagnant. It is the driving force behind innovation and discovery. Consider my theory of special relativity. It arose from a basic question: what would the world look like if I rode alongside a beam of light? From this simple thought experiment, an entire framework of physics was born. You see, curiosity is not just about asking questions. It's about the willingness to entertain a universe of possibilities. It's about embracing the unknown with open arms. It's not the certainty of an answer that propels us forward, but the thrill of the question itself. Let's analyze this further. When you're curious about something, your mind becomes engaged in a unique way. It's as if all the parts of your brain are working in concert, much like musicians in an orchestra, each contributing their voice to the grand symphony of thought. This is the beauty of the human mind at work. Have you ever wondered what separates those who make discoveries from those who do not? It's the courage to remain steadfast in the face of the unknown, to say, "I do not know, but I wish to find out." It is this trait that you must cultivate if you wish to live a life fueled by curiosity. Let's now turn to a story from my own life. When I was working at the patent office in Bern, I was exposed to a multitude of ideas and inventions. Each patent that crossed my desk was a question in itself, a challenge to the established way of things. It was here, amidst the mundane tasks of my day job, that the seeds of the photoelectric effect and special relativity were sown. It is a testament to the fact that curiosity can thrive in any environment, not just within the hallowed halls of academia. In the realm of science, curiosity has often been the precursor to monumental shifts in understanding. Think of the structure of DNA, the discovery of penicillin, or the exploration of space. Each milestone began with a question. But these questions were not asked in a vacuum. They were supported by a foundation of knowledge and understanding. Therefore, you must also value education, for it provides you with the tools to ask better questions and to comprehend the answers you find. Remember what I said. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. As we conclude this first part, I invite you to rekindle the flame of inquiry within you. Think of a question that has been lingering in your mind, no matter how trivial it may seem. Hold it, examine it, and let it lead you on a path of discovery. Because, as I have found, sometimes the most profound truths are hidden behind the simplest questions. Now, take a moment to consider what I have shared. Let the spirit of curiosity stir within you, and when you're ready, ask for more, and we will journey together through the next lesson. Curiosity, intersecting with creativity, the birthplace of innovation. In the pursuit of understanding, one must grasp that curiosity is not merely a spark but a torch that illuminates the path to discovery. Now, let us carry this torch further into the depths of learning, where we shall find that curiosity entwines with creativity to birth innovation. Throughout my life, I have often found that my scientific endeavors were deeply creative acts. Science, much like art, is a creation of the human mind that seeks to explain the beauty and complexity of the universe. It was my deep-seated curiosity about the nature of light and time that led to the special theory of relativity. It was a creative leap, inspired by the questions that I dared to ask. Let's consider the moment when creativity intersects with curiosity. It happens when a question stirs the imagination, leading you to conceive of solutions that defy conventional wisdom. When I proposed that time is relative and not absolute, it was a profoundly creative assertion. The mathematics and physics that followed were merely the language I used to articulate this imaginative leap. Now think of a time when you were faced with a problem. Did you approach it as a mere obstacle, or did you see it as an opportunity to innovate? The difference lies in one's ability to harness curiosity to fuel creative thinking. It is in this space that new ideas are born and paradigms are shifted. Let us delve into this further. Creativity is often seen as the domain of artists and musicians, but it is equally present in the laboratories and study rooms of scientists and thinkers. When you approach a problem with an open mind, devoid of preconceived notions, you allow your curiosity to guide your creative process. You begin to see connections where none seem to exist, and this is where true innovation lies. Consider the invention of the laser. It was not the product of a straight path. Instead, it was the culmination of a series of inquiries and creative insights that spanned disciplines and defied the status quo. This is the power of curiosity when it meets creativity. It challenges us to think beyond the limits of current understanding. Let's take a historical example. When the ancient mariners looked at the stars, they were driven by the need to navigate the vast oceans. Their curiosity about the stars' fixed positions led to creative solutions for sea navigation, which was an innovation that changed the world. Now I pose to you a deceptively simple question. What do you see when you look at the stars? Do you see distant suns, or do you see the guiding lights for a new journey of understanding? In your quest to nurture curiosity and creativity, you must be willing to embrace failure. Remember, a failed experiment is nothing more than a question that has yet to find its answer. It is an integral part of the creative process. I've often said, a person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. As we conclude this second part, I urge you to consider your approach to the unknown. Do you recoil from it, or do you embrace it as a canvas for your creativity? Let the stories of past innovations inspire you to forge new paths. And remember, the intersection of curiosity and creativity is not a crossroad but a vast landscape of possibilities waiting to be explored. Take a moment to reflect on this lesson, and when you are ready to ignite the spark of creativity with the fuel of curiosity, we will advance together to the next illuminating junction of our journey, constructing the ecosystem of inquiry, cultivating a curious world. As we progress further into the realms of discovery, it is crucial to recognize that curiosity cannot exist in a vacuum. It requires a catalyst, a nourishing environment where it can thrive and transform the seeds of thought into the fruits of knowledge. Let me transport you back to the turn of the 20th century, to a bustling hub of intellectual fervor, the city of Vienna. It was a melting pot of culture, philosophy, and science. Ideas flowed as freely as the waters of the Danube, and conversations were as charged as the spark of a Tesla coil. This was an ecosystem that fostered curiosity. What does it mean to construct such an ecosystem? It means to build a community or environment where questions are encouraged, where the status quo is challenged, and where the pursuit of understanding is a collective endeavor. Reflect upon the spaces you inhabit. Are they conducive to inquiry? Do they challenge you, support you, and inspire you to ask deeper questions? An ecosystem of inquiry is not defined by its physicality, but by the vibrancy of its intellectual climate. Take, for example, the salons of the Enlightenment or the coffeehouses of the modern period. They were not merely places to dine or to drink, but were breeding grounds for ideas and discussion. They were ecosystems where curiosity was the most valued currency. Now, I ask you to envision your ideal environment for curiosity. Is it a library filled with the wisdom of the ages, a laboratory brimming with the potential of discovery, or perhaps a quiet garden where the mind can commune with nature? In constructing your ecosystem, remember that diversity of thought and discipline is essential. It was my interactions with colleagues from various fields that often provided the impetus for my own breakthroughs. When we surround ourselves with diverse perspectives, we expose our curiosity to a broader range of stimuli. Let us examine the concept of intellectual diversity with a closer lens. When I developed the theory of general relativity, it was not in isolation. I engaged with the work of mathematicians like Riemann and Minkowski. Their geometrical insights were crucial to my own understanding of the curvature of spacetime. This exemplifies the importance of interdisciplinary engagement in nurturing curiosity. Moreover, constructing an ecosystem of inquiry also means fostering a culture of education and lifelong learning. It is through education that curiosity is channeled into productive inquiry. An educated mind knows how to question effectively and how to seek out answers with rigor. In your quest to cultivate curiosity, do not underestimate the power of mentorship and collaboration. The exchange between a mentor and a protege, or between collaborators, is a dance of ideas that can elevate the simplest question to the highest levels of thought. As we draw this third part to a close, contemplate the environments and communities that have shaped your thinking. How have they contributed to your curiosity? And more importantly, how will you contribute to the ecosystem of inquiry for others? When you're ready to take these reflections forward, we will journey to the final lesson, where we will tie together the threads of curiosity to weave a tapestry of lifelong learning. The infinite horizon, embracing curiosity as a lifelong quest. Embarking on the final stretch of our intellectual odyssey, we arrive at a point where we must look inward to understand the outward manifestations of our curiosity. Here, we explore the synthesis of all we have learned and how it perpetuates a cycle of never-ending growth and discovery. In this segment, we not only reflect on curiosity as a momentary spark, but as an eternal flame that fuels our relentless pursuit of knowledge and understanding. It is the recognition that the journey of inquiry is unending, as each answer we uncover unfolds into a myriad of new questions. Let us ponder the concept of the infinite horizon. Like sailors navigating by the stars, we understand that our pursuit of knowledge has no final destination. The horizon represents the boundless potential of curiosity. The more we learn, the more we realize how much there is yet to discover. To embrace curiosity as a lifelong quest is to accept that we will never have all the answers. And that is not a source of frustration, but of wonderment. It is what keeps us humble and hungry for more. It was this realization that propelled me throughout my life, from the youthful fascination with a compass to the twilight years pondering the deeper symmetries of the universe. In your journey, remember to celebrate the milestones of discovery, but do not become complacent at each plateau. Instead, look to the horizon and set sail once more, for curiosity is a wind that never dies. It is ever present, waiting to fill the sails of the mind. Consider the role of technology and how it has expanded our horizons. Each new tool and invention opens doors to worlds previously unseen, from the microscopic realm of quantum particles to the vast expanse of the cosmos. Technology is a testament to the power of human curiosity and its potential to transcend boundaries. Now, reflect on the personal dimension of this lifelong quest. Cultivating a curious mind is not solely for the benefit of scientific or artistic advancement. It is a way to enrich your life. A curious person is never bored, for they see wonder in the mundane and can find lessons in every experience. To nurture this enduring curiosity, one must also learn the art of patience. The answers we seek do not always come swiftly or easily. The most profound insights often emerge from prolonged periods of reflection and contemplation. As we conclude this final part, I invite you to make a personal commitment to curiosity. Let it be your compass, guiding you through the unknown waters of life. Embrace each question as an opportunity, each challenge as a riddle to be solved, and each failure as a lesson to be learned. And so, with our journey through these lessons at an end, we find that it is not truly an end, but a beginning. For your lifelong quest of curiosity is just commencing, and the horizon awaits with its infinite possibilities. Go forth with the torch of inquiry held high and let it light your way to ever greater understanding and wisdom. When you are ready to take the next step, to ask the next question, know that the spirit of curiosity is your unwavering ally and the pursuit of knowledge, your noblest endeavor.